Hey, what's up guys? Gons here for the Face Like the Sun channel. So Bitcoin is soaring right now. It's up to all-time highs, and it's been reported by CoinDesk, U.S. House Committee to hold virtual currency hearing. And if you read through this article here, at the end it says, witnesses will provide testimony about the exploitation of virtual currency by terrorists and transnational criminal groups, as well as provide risk management and policy considerations to mitigate illicit financing, but not to impede the development of fintech innovations. And this other part here, a House subcommittee focused on intelligence is considering a bill to study the area, and last week, a pair of influential senators introduced a bill of their own that calls for more oversight of digital currency business activities in the US. So again, the government trying to get their hands around cryptocurrency and trying to figure out a way to manage this open source, free, public blockchain technology that's really revolutionized money and is part of moving towards a cashless society, is part of a one world currency eventually. But I wanted to show you this document here. It's the memorandum, members of the Committee on Financial Services. And it says here that the Terrorism and Illicit Finance Subcommittee hearing entitled Virtual Currency, Financial Innovation and National Security Implications is going to take place on June 8th, 2017. And the people that are going to be there, Jerry Brito of Coin Center and a few others here, Stanford Law School, Chain Analysis. And it says the hearing will explore terrorists and illicit use of financial technology, fintech, the national security implications of virtual currencies such as Bitcoin, and the use of blockchain technologies to record transactions and uncover illicit activities. See, they want to use the power of blockchain technology for their own purposes, right? Which, by the way, there's three different kinds of blockchain. There's public blockchains, which are public, like Bitcoin. Anyone can use it. Anyone can go to it and look at it. There's private blockchains, which is, behind a firewall, basically. It's a private blockchain. It's only open to people who are part of the group. And then there's consortium blockchain, which is kind of in between, where it starts off with some predetermined nodes, but then it starts spreading out more publicly. And, it's just used not for consolidation of power, but more so for efficiency. And it's good for, organizational collaboration, things like that. But in any case, it's really interesting how this is all taking place here. So as Bitcoin continues to explode and go up higher and higher in the dollar, it's really interesting how the money is flowing from the regular financial sector into the digital currencies here. And, that itself is a very fascinating thing to consider as, this digital currency becomes really adopted by the world. Japan adopting it recently, China certainly adopting it. It's one of those things where, again, the ultimate end is probably not going to look good, but along the way, there are going to be opportunities, and it's important for us to understand the changing landscape here so we can help people who are less aware of what's going on to get through some of these transition periods. I think it might be pretty turbulent coming up here. So I think it's just important to keep our finger on the pulse on this kind of stuff and just know what's going on and be smart about this kind of stuff. Learn it. I'm trying to expand my knowledge base of, how to code and really get into some of the stuff that's a little bit more challenging for me, which is good. I need some challenges in terms of learning and growing and understanding how everything works at the code level with this stuff. I think is important as the transition continues to happen here. This event is going to take place on June 8th. So I will try to figure out if it airs somewhere, try to grab it and maybe live stream it, or at least try to put a video together showing what went down at the event. And also, again, this is a big part of the theme for Age of Deceit 3. It's a major component of the message that's really welling up inside me in terms of what's happening in the technological world and the financial world and how it is clashing and changing the landscape massively, very quickly. And I think we just have to protect ourselves and be honest about what this stuff is and what it means, long-term and short-term. We're going to continue to keep track of this stuff, and I will share more as I learn more about all these issues and filter it through and try to look at it from the perspective of biblical prophecy, which obviously, as an overall premise of this channel, this kind of stuff is natural because I've been talking about it for so long in terms of the technology side. Now the financial side really catching up to the technology side. It's always been there. Bitcoin's not a new topic. The speculations about Bitcoin being the mark of the beast is nothing new at all. But it's a good time to really start talking about it because the transition seems to be starting to take place here. So I'm going to keep you guys posted as best as I can. Please like, comment, share, subscribe, and a quick shout out to all my Patreon supporters. You guys rock. Have an awesome day, guys. God bless.